renounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all want a ring. Yeah, we all want to be free.
Hey, we are here post-game show with a victory. Can't wait to talk about it. Tried to get some other people on here, but for whatever reason, it's not working. So we're just going to have fun and get into this anyways. We're going to be talking about a lot of things that I observed in this game, and I want to hear questions from you guys. Throw it in the comment section if you got questions. Hashtag Lions, you know how it goes. In this game, I love what I saw from the defensive line. That is my biggest winner here. The defensive line really showed out in this game. Austin Bryant, he killed it. Absolutely killed it. 2 sacks, disruption. Something that we didn't see last week. Yes, it was second string, but it's nice to see players stand up and stop that run. How'd you guys like the defensive line? Rate the defensive line in their performance today. 1 out of 10. 1 being terrible, 10 being the best ever. I'd have to give this bad boy a good 7 there. I like what I saw. Really good work upon the Lions' defensive line. Love what I saw. Just Austin Bryant was tearing it. And I think stopping the run was absolutely amazing to watch. A little over 30 yards for the Colts. They are known as a team that could run the football. It was good to see them just absolutely demolish the run game and stop the run. 8.5 from Cake Man. Antonio Jenkins has 8 right there. What a win. 7.5 from Jamie Ward. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people enjoyed it. I did. It was nice to see them step up in this bad boy. Would you have liked a bit more from the pass rush? Yeah, just a little bit more. None wrong. Except for show. Now everything behind the D-line. Sheesh. They killed it. They went into this game and said, you know what? What happened last week was unacceptable. And they went in there to make a change. Secondary was butt cheeks. Secondary was absolute cheeks. Will Harris didn't play good. The secondary didn't play good. Another, the Achilles heel. Defense for the Lions. Defensive line good, but the rest, not so good. Now, Rodrigo, I thought, played well. I think Chris Board had some good plays, and Derek Barnes played better this week than he did last week. But, man, we have to stop the leaky holes on this defense. It's going to be tough for this season. I think this offense is going to be explosive. This defense is going to be sometimes implosive. Imploding, I guess. What do you want to say? Again, if you got questions, throw it in the comment section with hashtag Lions. That's what we're just going to do here and give you my thoughts on the game. Who's your guys' big winner for this game? Again, my big winner to me, Austin Bryant. Absolute win. Alexander, returner, killed it. He's a wide receiver as well. Was a monster. Getting, we didn't have a lot of showouts last year regarding the return game. Now, Cleve Raymond did all right, but man, Alexander just came in there and just took this thing over today. Blau could do with his legs. Cake Man's liked what he saw, what he could do with his legs, and that didn't work. So let me remove this here really quick on this thing because I was trying to show you guys this comment, and that didn't work. So that means I got to do this. Comment for OPP LNU. That should work. Let's try it now. Nope. What in the... Let me get this thing. That's bottom line ticker. Comment. Oi. It should be. Should be doing it, but it's not. What is wrong here? It is comment 27, an OPPLNU. Let me get this fixed so I can get your stuff on here. It is. And it's not showing your guys' comments. That is frustrating. Your comments should be showing, but it's not showing for whatever reason. It is stuck. Yeah, we're having some issues here. So I'm going to have to read your comments without it being shown today. Some issues going on here. Good rushing for sure. Yeah, we had some good rushing in this game. I love what I saw from Jackson, and Godwin Igwebuike really stepped up in the run game for the Detroit Lions. It's good to see. I think Jermar Jefferson's not making the team after watching what these guys did here. I think they got a leg up in this battle for that final running back spot. Who do you think should get it? Godwin Igwebuike or Jackson? Who do you think should be the winner for the running back spot, that final spot? What in the hell is going on here? This is crazy. I am having issues on my end with the program that I'm using. Godwin make the squad. I don't know if it's going to be Godwin or Jax. He could make the squad. He definitely could. That is something that can happen. But I am not 100% sure if it's going to happen. It's going to be quite interesting. Jefferson looks pedestrian. Yeah, pedestrian Jackson. He didn't look that great. Rumble, did you sleep boot camp this morning like Mike? Yeah, I slept in, man. I slept in. Jefferson looked like he didn't want to. We are leaving wide receivers open. Our secondary is, we have a problem here, folks. We have a problem in the Lions secondary, and it's a big problem. Absolute big problem right now for the Detroit Lions. Why can't we do anything back there? Why is this now an issue? Didn't look good. I'm worried about this. Worried about the defense a little bit. How about Tim Boyle stepping up in this game? Tim Boyle looked good. He looked solid in this game. He wasn't throwing interceptions. He seemed a little more cool, calm, and collective in the pocket. Yeah, it was good to see from Mr. Boyle. I thought he did a good job from there. Really did good there. Let's see. David Blau did okay, but I think Boyle played better. Absolutely. Khalil Pimpleton, I think he's not making the team. Look, he's going against Tom Kennedy. That's tough because Tom Kennedy had 2 touchdowns in this game. Continues to look really good. P. McKinney says, New Jersey Lions fan here. What's up, man? Game comes on at 10 a.m. here. That's crazy. That's early. 1 p.m. here. I think Pimpleton didn't make the team. Mike's sipping that blue Kool-Aid. I am sipping it. I like the offense. I love what the offensive line did too today with the holes. Love what they did with the holes. They were hitting the holes like no other today in this game. That offensive line, Stenberg looked good. Open up the holes, just hashtag smashing the hole was going on for the Lions here. And it was good to see from there. Let's see, who else did I have on my list? Good, batter. Not much flags. I thought that was an improvement for the Detroit Lions. They were solid without having the flags there. They're doing a good job, staying relatively clean with the flags. I liked it. There are some flags there, but we're talking about second and third string. It's generally difficult to have players go in and out when you're talking about these strings and stay clean, but they did. It was not a lot of flags. I like seeing that. That's generally good coaching there. The one play I did not like by Ben Johnson's calling, I have to call it out, is that run before the second half that resulted with 3 seconds on the clock. I hated that play. I don't know what they're trying to pull the Dak Prescott there. I thought that was absolutely atrocious. What the hell are you doing here running that game? But at the end of the day, we did score a touchdown. Other than that, it was flawless regarding the pass to run. I love the mix there. It's very balanced. I like running the football when you can especially open up the holes. Let's see. Would have liked to see James Houston play better? Yeah, James Houston was kind of irrelevant in this game. Not a whole lot going there. If you got questions, put it in the comment section. #Lions. You guys are going to be running this show today because we really don't got anything else here besides that. We're just kind of just going with the flow. Yeah, smash that like button. Let's get those likes up in this bad boy. I know there's a lot of people doing post-game shows. I know it. But I wanted to get my 2 cents in this thing. I saw Bryant limp to the sideline. I was like, oh, no, yeah. But he's a dog, man. He wants it. He wants it big time. And Bryant was absolutely stunning for the Lions. Was stunning. Blau touchdown drive. He had a good touchdown drive as well. But Blau does what Blau does. He turned the football over. And that pass in the middle that got picked off was a bad pass. He threw it to it was really good coverage. Shouldn't throw that football. And then the handoff between him and I think it was Jackson. They're both at fault there because he didn't push the ball into Jackson's chest, and Jackson didn't even grab, he grabbed too early, and that resulted in the fumble. So that was bad. But Jackson's running speed, his speed was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Rate this game 1 out of 10, 1 being terrible, 10 being great. What is your guys' rate for this? I'm going to go 7. Again, 7. There's a lot to like in this game for me. I like the pace of the offense. I loved how the defensive line played aggressive, very aggressive, was disrupting. #running back smashed the hole well today. Jackson looked good. Who would you guys take, Godwin, Igbubuike, or Jackson at running back? I'm going to take Jackson. I love what I saw from Jackson. I don't think Jamar's making it. I think it's going to come down to those two for the running back game, and I like what I saw from Jackson. Look, I like what I saw from Godwin Igbubuike, but I think I'm going to take Jackson over Godwin. I loved it. It reminds me, his speed was really fast. Very sound finding the hole. He was patient, too. Very patient. Was entertaining, especially going down to the 2-point conversion. Our backup secondary looks sketchy. The sketchy is an easy word for that, Rumble. I think butt cheeks is better. They look like cheeks. 7.5 from John Ball, and here's Johnny. I like that. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Really is. I got to say, I just absolutely love the play calling. Besides one play, the play calling was good. And they were very aggressive on defense. A lot of blitzes in this game. Seeing a ton of blitzes. You get burnt or you get loved by the blitz. That will happen in this game. I think that Glenn knows that our back 7 is bad. So I think he's just going to be aggressive all year long because of how bad they are. Okudah played well. I think he's better than Will Harris. I got to say, I think Okudah won the other cornerback job. Will Harris didn't play well. Give it to Jeffrey Okudah. He played better than Will Harris. So shout out to Okudah for playing better. He's going to make mistakes, but he played better than Will Harris. Will Harris took a major step back in this game. It was not good. A lot of these guys in the third string secondary, they're not going to make this team. I mean, they got absolutely freaking hammered. It was holes everywhere. I don't know if you guys seen that one play, a touchdown play where it was a 50-yard pass, but there was no one around for 20 yards. I'm just looking at the screen what a blown call. Kirby Joseph didn't play well. Not happy with Kirby Joseph play today. Bill Collier, what's going on, Bill? That is how you finish a game. I still don't like them giving up touchdowns 100% at the end of the game, but when you win, nothing else matters. Yeah, there's always something you can improve on. Always something to improve on. A lot to improve on in this game. A lot to look forward to. Again, the offense continues to be shining, even with the backups. What's up, Christopher Smith? I still would have liked to see more touchdowns by David Blau, but Tim Boyle, man, look, I've given Boyle a lot of hardship. I have. Hats off to Boyle. Damn, he looked good. I thought his command of the offense was the best I've ever seen him play. Why can't I chat? Wally, I don't know. Guys, YouTube, Zach, by the way, if you're having issues on your end, I'm having a lot of issues on my end for this stream. I tried to get Rumble in here. It didn't work. I'm trying to show your guys' comments. It's not working. I do not know what is going on in this stream. So if there's issues, it's not on purpose. I'm having it on my end too. There's issues going on your end. It's weird. This is a weird one today for LNU. So just an FYI, guys. I'm having issues. So if you're having issues, I'm having issues too on my end. And I tried to fix it. It's not working. So I can't show your comments, but I'm going to read your comments. So I really apologize for that. Let's get to 30 likes. We're at 26 right now. We got 64 in the chat. I think we can get to 30 likes. Offensively, have some tough cuts. Yeah, 100% John Ball. Defense, flip a coin. Let me know in the comment section. Alexander at wide receiver. He'll be a kick returner. He is a wide receiver, number 15 for the Lions. Would you take him over Kennedy? He brings that kick return ability. We've seen it, a 65-yard kick return followed by a 45-yard kick return. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. But then you get Tom Kennedy, who has been balling in preseason, 2 touchdowns in this game. If you have one, who are you going to give it to? That's tough. Because I think Kennedy is a better wide receiver, but at the same time, that kick return by Alexander was is just something that we've not seen. What's going on in Nem? Boyle had that bad overthrow at the end zone. Yes, that was the bad throw. Here's Johnny. That was a bad throw, but other than that, man, he was solid. He was solid. He did have a bad throw, but he was solid. Do we think we trade some wide receivers or offensive? I think we could trade a wide receiver. I think we could trade, like, say, whoever doesn't make it between, I think, Alexander or Kennedy, you could trade maybe a Trinity Benson. I don't know. But you could trade away a wide receiver. Say if we need a position at linebacker, that. We definitely showcase Tom Kennedy. He's a baller. And I think if the Lions release Tom Kennedy, he'd be a Chicago Bear real quick. Kennedy is a player of the game for me. Between Tom Kennedy and Austin Bryant, offensively, he is the MVP on offense. Austin Bryant, MVP defense. Loved it. But who would you take, Kennedy or Bryant? Kennedy got the onside kick. He did. So we got Kennedys in here. He says Kennedy got it, fam. Christopher Smith. My bad, Kennedy. Yep, so a lot of people like Kennedy. I do. I love what I saw from Kennedy. But he's not a special teamer like we have from him. Our special teams is awesome, by the way. We did have a missed 55-yard field goal from Siebert. He's battling Patterson for that spot. That's not good that he missed it. But other than that, man, the coverage is excellent. You know, the special teams, one of the best in the NFL. Offense, scary good. I'm not worried about the offense. And we had a bunch of, I had a Bears fans troll me on my live stream. They have no idea what's coming towards them. Their team's going to suck and we're going to destroy them. So I want you guys in the comment section right now. Hashtag FCB. F Chicago Bears. Put that in the comment section right now. I was getting trolled big time by Bears fans. If you're in the stream, you know it. Like Lions Media, Lions Rumble, Patty Grimes, they're all in the stream. This was regular season. Indy kicked a field goal, ties the game. So it'd be a Lions loss or a tie. But remember, the Colts are a good team too, and this is preseason, though, at the same time. Benson will get us a box of cream wheat. Yeah, Trinity Benson is probably not going to. But yet again, there's teams out there that may need a wide receiver. You never know. Hashtag FCB. Yeah, I'm not even going to do Green Bay this time. It was hashtag FCB. They're trolling big league. They're trying to they're talking a lot of garbage this year. They're good. It's all talk. We have great depth as special teams. Christopher Smith, great comment. Now we take Pennsylvania the next 2 games. Yeah, look, we're going to have third strings play in this final game. I could care less. You know, of course, you want to see a win and competitive, but we're talking about guys that are probably not going to be on this team. Mike, I was close on my score prediction. I predicted 27-20. It was very close. Hashtag FCB and FGB. Bears O-line look awful. Yeah, they look terrible. I'm really impressed with our defensive line. I am so impressed with our defensive line in this game. So impressed with our defensive line. Their ability to stop the run. Just over 30 yards for the Colts team that runs the football. My God, what a great job by the Lions defensive line. Good God, they look good. They looked real freaking good, man. The defensive line stopped the run and getting after the passer. What a big showing today for the defensive line. Very impressed. Last week we got our butts handed to on the defensive line. This week we handed them. We handed them a major L. We defeated their offensive line. Like it was not even close. Second and third stringers look decent. Yep. Hashtag FCB beating a very poor Seahawks means nothing. Bears suck. Okay. We're talking about those two teams are going to be the first and the second pick in the draft. Need winning mentality, even losing 100%. P. McKinney. You got to have that winning mentality. It's all about winning. You know, you got to win football games. Justin Fields going to be running for his life. He is going to be running for his life. They don't even know what an offensive line is over there. They're terrible. They did good job. I'm very proud of our second and third stringers. Very proud. Offensive line. And Stenberg, man, I didn't think he may not make the roster, but he played his butt off today. So shout out to Stenberg in this game. For sure. For sure. What are other notes that I got in this game? Zylstra for the tight end. He played well in this game. You know, shout out to Zylstra. He was trying to make this roster. I don't think he's going to make the roster, but maybe as a practice squatter. He had a couple good catches there for first downs. Zylstra was getting her done. I had him as a winner. Justin Jackson, major winner. Absolute beast mode. Chris Board with a good block. Finally seen some of the Kennedy's. I think he's got to make the team, Matthew. Kennedy, Alexander, just depending who's on. But Kennedy is surefire. You throw him the football, he's going to catch it every time. The guy just catches the football. He's not the most fast guy on the team. He's not the greatest at anything, but damn, he's got hands. Move over, Spider-Man. He got bit by a nuclear spider. Thank you, good coverage. Enjoy the show. Obviously, I don't get it from where I am. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, the live stream on my channel. Really, really hope you guys enjoyed that bad boy. It was fun, and it's fun to get a W. Absolutely, it is. So much fun to get wins there. So much fun to get wins. If Kennedy makes the 53, who do we cut? I think if Kennedy makes the 53, it would have to be Trinity Benson not making the team. He would get that final wide receiver spot. I think that's what it'd be. Because I think J-Mo is going to be put on the NFI list, and that opens up that extra roster spot. Now, they could keep Alexander and just go two quarterbacks. That's possible. 100% possible. Let's get the 40 likes, 4 to get there. Justin Jackson, Craig Reynolds, Igwabuka, and Jamar Jefferson all look fine to me. Yeah, I think Jamar was the worst out of them. I think it's going to come down to I think Jamar's not making the team. I think that pretty much, I feel like that secured it. But Justin Jackson, Igwabuka, they're fighting for that final spot. They are fighting for that final spot. And that's a big preseason week 3 for those two. Jamar did all right, but he didn't outshine those other two. Those other two beat him. They just outshined him. Justin Jackson was absolute with his speed he had. And it was just really good. Hit the like, Pride. Absolutely smash that like. You guys are roaring in the chat. 100%. Hashtag Lions, should we look for new kicker or roll with the two that we have? I think we just roll with the two that we have already. Siebert and Patterson, one of these guys will be... Yeah, I'm rooting for Patterson. Personally, I think Siebert's got the upper hand, but I'm rooting for Patterson. That's who I got. I don't think they go outside. I think these guys will. One of these guys will win it. That's fine. I'm not really worried about special teams. Not worried about it. And how'd you like the aggressiveness from our coaching staff going for it on 4th down? Love it. Confident that we're able to get the first down on 4th. I like the aggressiveness that Dan Campbell does bring. And I think that's going to be in the regular season. I think you're going to see that too. What's good with the linebackers? Malcolm Rodriguez played well in this game. I think he's going to be in there. And I thought Chris Board looked good. He looked all right. He didn't look great, but he looked all right. That's really it that stood out to me from the linebacker position. Those two. And Rodriguez wasn't in the game too long. Why? Because he's already made the roster. He's probably going to be a starter, but you want to give rookies more time practicing, so you want to see that. Who was your standout defensive player? Austin Bryant was my defensive player of the game. Austin Bryant has just been absolutely outstanding this week. He was great last year at the end of the year. He's been great in practice, and my God, he commanded this defensive line. Austin Bryant's a starter. Him, Charles Harris, Aiden Hutchinson should be dynamic on the edges. I love what I saw from Bryant. Man, this guy, and look, I think it's the final year of his deal. He ain't playing around. He wants to get paid. This guy, he is an ascender. He's ascending. He could have a breakout year for the Lions this year. Man, Bryant was an OG today. Huge shot. I mean, literally, we talked about Austin Bryant starting last year before the season started, is we're tired of this guy's injuries. You know, we're getting tired of this guy always being injured. He has to show out. And he has last year and this year. His frame, size, speed off the edge, his hand movement, he was a problem today. Absolute problem. I freaking loved it. What I saw from Austin Bryant. Damn, he was good. Real good. He's my biggest winner of the day. Tom Kennedy, outstanding offensively. He's my winner on when you get 2 touchdowns, you're a winner. Hashtag Lions, I think Alexander will make the team as punt returner, kick returner because they don't have the use of Khalif Raymond on special teams and offense. Lions media, I think that's possible. Alexander was stunning on special teams. He was fast, and he's got giant strides. They played him at wide receiver. He did good. He caught everything that went his way. Now, it wasn't a lot of catches. Was thrown his way a lot, but he did good. Alexander should be considered to make this team as a kick returner. When you do a 65 and a 45 back-to-back, it's called head turning right there. You give offense that type of field position, Jared Goff's going to score touchdowns, folks. Special teams matter. Kick returns matter. Special teams' lives matter. Looked like Joseph struggled tackling today. Matthew, 100%. Kirby Joseph had a down game. Didn't like what I saw from Kirby Joseph. That was not good. He's got to get better. He's a young rookie, but you got to be better than this. The whole secondary was a pile of cheeks. I agree with Chris Smith. Our linebackers has to be on point. I'll leave our defense going among the top 10 this year. We must stay healthy. It's going to be a rough one on defense. But if our defensive line can play like the way they did this year, today, with the first strings going against first string offense, you should play better in the secondary. Like, our defensive line was dominant today, and yet our secondary was cheeks. You don't like seeing that. I thought penalties was a lot better today, John Ball. I thought they did better. I mean, there were some penalties there, but all in all, I thought they did better. Lions for the final preseason game, are we at home or away? I think we're away because we're at home at week 1. This is so much better than we were in preseason last year. So many players getting noticed away from. Oh, yeah, it's night and day from last year. This team's way more prepared this year because you got a whole year with the coaching staff. You got better players. You got Jared Goff comfortable. You got all the quarterbacks a little more comfortable. Clearly, they're more prepared. Again, it's not a new regime. It's hard when you have a new regime, new scheme. These guys are more prepared, for sure. Didn't see Lucas at all out there. Did he play? I don't know. I didn't see him either. This road win was astounding, especially for those guys on the bubble. Yeah, man, that's what, look, wins don't matter in preseason. You like to win. Hell yeah, you want to win. You always want to win, but it's all about the bubble players and who's trying to fight. So I'm proud of those bubble players that did well. I'm proud of the team for fighting. It's fun. Winning is fun compared to losing in preseason as well. I don't care. I like winning. Winning feels much better than losing. That's just absolute facts of it. We all like winning. Will the Lions, win like this in the regular season? I hope so. It's going to be tough, but I hope so. Got to keep the eye on Bell. Kirby Joseph looked not great today. Yeah, Kirby Joseph was a loser on my list. He definitely got beat up today. The whole secondary is a loser on my list. Okudah did play. He was the best out of all the secondary, in my opinion. Okudah was the best. Will Harris took a big step back in the secondary. He took a big step back. I think Okudah may have won the job because Will Harris didn't play well and Okudah played better. So I think Will Harris lost the job and Okudah won it. Based on today's game, who do you think gets Hard Knocks featured this week? Featured this week. I think it probably will be, like, they did David Blau. Maybe they do another Blau one, but it could be Tim Boyle. Could be, because that long touchdown drive was awesome. And that was a big drive. And they just kept getting first down after first down after first down, so they may feature that. Or it could be Kennedy, because he had a couple touchdowns. That's possible. I think they're going to shoot out Hard Knocks. Could. Love getting chewed out. It's good. You're going to make, even if with wins, there's things you can learn on, and a lot of things you can learn on. Secondary's about to get chewed up and spit out. Yeah, they're bad. They're bad. Look, they got to take a step forward. I don't know what happened. I can't wait for Jerry Jacobs to get back. I think that's going to help out big time when Jerry Jacobs get back into the Lions roster. I cannot wait for him to be back on this defense. The guy is a baller. He's a player, and he makes a difference for the Lions. He makes a big difference. So when he comes back, the secondary will improve immensely. Definitely will. And that's a good thing for sure. Kennedy could be featured John Ball on Hard Knocks. Very possible. Very, very possible with the 2 touchdowns. Could be Austin Bryant as well. Fantastic game. Let's get 7 more likes to 50. Let's get to 50 likes. 7 more will get us there. 7 likes will get us to 50 likes. Which running back gets cut? Jamar Jefferson right now. I think he's going to be cut. I think it's going to be between Godwin, Jackson for that spot. I think Jamar, he just didn't. He played all right, but he didn't outbeat the other 2. He just didn't beat the other two, in my opinion. So I think he's in the out looking in. We'll see. There's still another preseason game to go, but Lions keep out. Great work, MicroMike, and continue to grind. Doing great, working on YouTube. Thanks, Lions Media. Yeah, you got to work hard. Work hard, play hard. Kennedy better make the team. Kennedy, is that you, Kennedy? Kennedy, if that's you, you're probably going to make the team. It's going to be between you and Alexander right now. I think you are above Trinity Benson. Even though it says Kennedy Clemmer, I'm going to just say that you're Tom Kennedy. Our Lions won, Colts 26-27 final. Fun game at the end, too. Had no idea, are they going to get the 2-point conversion? Onside kick. Ways to watch videos, Mike. Go Lions. Absolutely go Lions. Let's go Lions. Beautiful kick return by Alexander, 100%. This dude's a beast. Missing Iffy, too. The roster is wide open. Yeah, Ifutu Melifon, well, he's got to get healthy, man. We need him out there. It was rough. Different Kennedy. My first name is Kennedy. Hey, I'm giving you a shout-out, Kennedy. I call you Tom Kennedy. Next week, preseason, number 3 at Pitt on Sunday, 4:30. Game on 4:30. 61-yard kick return by Maurice. I thought it was 65 and a 45. Rodrigo was game all day. Yeah, Rodrigo, I think he's a starter. I think it's good. You're going to see it's going to be Calzone and Rodrigo as our starters at linebacker. I think that's kind of what it's going to be. Fair enough. I'll take it. Hey, absolutely, man. Absolutely. But I definitely, hey, KC, I call you KC Kennedy, but I think he's got to be in the in. Maybe they don't go three quarterbacks and they have Kennedy and Alexander. Alexander is the kick return and Kennedy is the final wide receiver there. Possible. Who you think is going to win QB2 role? I think Blau, but it's a little bit. Now, I'm thinking it's going to be Tim Boyle after this performance. I think Tim Boyle has won the job. I do. He looks so much more comfortable today than I've ever seen him look comfortable. He didn't look befuddled. He threw the ball. He only had one bad pass in the whole game, and he overthrew it in the end zone. Other than that, it really did look like he was putting some touch on the football. And that's something you don't see from Boyle. He's so hard strung at throwing it hard as hell, but he put some touch on the football, and that's what you want to see from him. Because David Blau, he threw a bad pass that was through for an interception. Now you say, well, it got the bubble. The ball went flying up in the air, and that's how it did. Yeah, but it was a bad pass in the middle. He was completely covered. And he threw it, and he shouldn't have thrown that pass. And then again, a fumble. Basically, 3 turnovers in 2 games. It's unacceptable. Yeah, his feet did stay calm. Good job. Good, John Ball. Good. Really good observation right there. It was very. Matt Castle has a Liz Frank injury. That sucks. Or Matt Corral. That sucks. You never want to see injuries in games. And so far, knock on wood, we haven't. I would expect that not a single starter is going to play next week, Sunday, with the Pittsburgh Steelers. But, man, hey, I rag on Tim Boyle more than anybody. Shout out to Boyle. I love it. I love seeing this. I want to see my Lions players do well. I really do. And if he plays like this, make him backup then. He looked comfortable. This is the first time he looked comfortable since I've ever seen him play in Detroit. Like he wasn't going crazy. This time he looked comfortable. I like it. Jason says more confidence in Tim Boyle. Yeah, absolutely. He looked confident. Damn, that's all you can ask for. James Mitchell didn't do too bad. Yeah, he had limited Kennedy. I was good. The one thing I loved is just him being on the field. Awesome to see him on the field. It's going to take him some time because he's missed a lot of practice, but dang, it was good to see our draft pick on the field, our tight end. Awesome to see it. Really good to see it. So I don't care if he had anything even thrown his way. It was good to see him on the field. That was my takeaway there. Other than the O-line, the unit gives you the most confidence. How about, you know what? I'm going to say this too. I've been talking about the wide receivers giving me a lot of confidence. Well, we got to give some credit to the running back room. The running backs give me an extreme amount of confidence right now. Swift, confident. Jamal Williams, confident. Reynolds, confident. Igwebuike looked good. Holy smokes. You go with Jackson, confident. This is a damn good running back room. So if we have injuries, we're talking about we got a mix too. We got a great mix. So you got Jackson, who's fast, very fast, got the speed. Igwebuike is fast, got the speed. DeAndre Swift has got that speed as well. He's all around really good. Jamal Williams, that power back, that guy that will give you those 2 yards. Craig Reynolds, that could do it all. This is a really good running back room. The depth at the running back position here is really good. Really good. They did a phenomenal job with the depth at the running back position for the Detroit Lions. Phenomenal job. Love what I saw. This offense is sick, okay? The whole depth of the offense is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The whole offense, damn good. If we have injuries on offense, it's like, oh well. like really? Like, are you that worried? Not really. Wide receiver goes down, I mean, everyone can play the position. Running back goes down, everybody can play the position. So now the defensive line, love what I saw there. I just want to see consistency from next week because, week 1 they didn't look good. Today they look dominant. So let's see what they do week 3. If they can play like today, they play throughout the season, the Detroit Lions defensive line is going to be a problem in the NFL because they look dominant. That was absolutely awesome to see. And so once Pascal gets back, if Levi can get back, now you're looking at a good defensive line right there. I'm not worried about the edge. The edge is set. Hutchinson, Bryant, Harris, it's set. We got waves of edges coming at you, and it's going to be a problem. The O-line is a beast. They're absolutely a beast. The offensive line is sick. Sick-diculous. Yeah, I've been rooting for Blau since last year, but Boyle played good like he did today. I think he wins it. Yeah, look, Kennedy, I destroyed Blau throughout his tenure here. I've been on him hard. He played great today, but really good, really sound, comfortable. He didn't look sketchy. He didn't look afraid. He looked confident. You can just see it. He wasn't rushing anything. He wasn't freaking every fastball thrown. He had one bad pass. That was really it. And that last drive and third down conversion. It's hard to do in the NFL. So shout out to Tim Boyle. Pascal, too, when he's well. Yeah, Pascal is, I hope he can get well. We need Pascal to get well. We need him to play for this defense. I mean, he's good at stopping the run, and you can never have enough of these guys. We invested a second-round pick in him. Hopefully he can get healthy sooner rather than later, and this team can be dominant on that defensive line. We invested a lot in this defensive line. We sure did. And you want to see what we've seen today every week. That's what you want to see when you invest this type of capital into a positional group. You want to see dominance. I want to see Rodgers' smug face looking up from the ground. So do I. Absolutely do. Hashtag lines. Although Mike, Blau threw some dimes. He did. The Khalil Pimpleton did drop that. That was not Blau's fault. That was a Khalil Pimpleton drop. By the way, that was a great pass by David Blau. Just Boyle dropped that bad boy. And that was a bad drop. He was right in his hands. I think that's what secured his fate of not making the team. Right there. Deep pass, dink and dunk, but to be fair, the Colts were allowed. Yeah. And you want to know what, Kennedy? But that's fine. If as a backup quarterback, you're not expecting this guy to be insane. Just hold it down. If Jared Goff goes down, we don't need you to be spectacular. Just don't turn the football over. We have playmakers. If you have to dink and dunk with a backup, that's fine. Just don't turn the football over. You give a chance when you don't turn it over. That's it. That's all I'm looking for a backup. I'm not looking for the greatest quarterback. I'm just looking for a guy that's not going to lose us the game. Just don't lose us the game. Just don't do it. You lose us the game, then I'm going to get mad. That's why I was so mad on Tim Boyle, because he throws a lot of interceptions. So manage the game, just like Lions Rumble said, good to go. Just don't turn the football over. All it is just give your team a chance to win. The odds of winning dramatically drop when your starting quarterback goes down. Get it. But I'd rather have a 30% chance to win than a 0. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Would you have liked to see a couple of deep passes? Guess they weren't open. Yeah, and you got to understand, too, we had our second, third string wide receivers. And I think one of the best plays Tim Boyle did was he literally went through his progressions. He ran out, and he was waiting, just nobody was open, and so he ran it for 5-yard gain. That was probably one of his best plays there. To me, not throwing the football or forcing it is what you want to see from a backup quarterback. That's where you get your interception. If it ain't there, don't throw it. Okay, you're not the starter. Good chance you can get a turnover that way. If it's not there, just pick up a couple yards on the ground. Don't force a ball. Live for the next down. You know what it's about, Mike. You see to control the possession time and put the lead, and you have a good chance to win the football game. Lions, matey, you got it. We talk about it on here. Long, sustained drives. Folks, that drive at the end was one hell of a long, sustained drive. Mixed with run and pass. It wasn't run, pass, punt. We didn't know what they're going to do. I didn't know if they were going to pass it or run it on a play. They mixed it up, and it was glorious. Ben Johnson called a damn good game in there, except for that one call at the end of the second, the end of the second half where he ran it right before the end. Other than that, he called a really good game, and yes, it's supposed to be vanilla, but I love seeing them run the football. You know, we've been fans for a long time. Everybody in here, we've seen it with Matt Patricia, we've seen it with Jim Caldwell, we've seen it with Schwartz. We don't run the football a lot. We're running the football now. And it's awesome. I love it. I love mixing it up where you don't know what is going to happen. Yeah, Ben Johnson, he's called 2 damn good games. This offense is good. Offense is really good. Ben Johnson is a good offensive coordinator. I'm very happy with what I'm seeing here. And then these are vanilla plays, but he's calling good freaking game. He's calling good games. 2 games in a row. You know, Ben Johnson is my underrated guy of the game here. Ben Johnson called a good game. Bad call at the end of the first. Yep, made me scratch my head. I was with you, John Ball. I'm like, what the hell were you doing? You know, you're going to have that every once in a while, but overall in 2 games, 1 bad call, I guess that's pretty dang good. We've seen way more worse than that throughout our history being Lions fans. We've seen a lot of head scratchers. And again, I love it was 4th and 1, and you know that our offensive line is going to beat your defensive line. We're going to run the football. I trust my running back. Go for it. I love it. To me, it's like, you know you're going to get the first down, too, because the way our offensive line and running game's playing, get out there and run the football. Get that first down. Aggressive. Loved it. That's Dan Campbell call for you. I love Dan Campbell's aggressive play calling. He gotten so much better the end of last year and going into this year because you know it's his call to go for it on 4th. I love it. And Ben Johnson and him are doing a good job. Really love the offense. Defense, I'm worried about. And I think Aaron Glenn knows that we have issues in the secondary. That's why you're seeing a lot of aggressive blitzes. You're seeing a lot of blitz because they know, it's just not good. A lot of blitzes, you know, you're going to, and that's just what happens. Karen Rodgers, all he does is whine and complain. He's very political too, so I can't stand Karen Rodgers. Karen Rodgers is a punk, bro. Luke G's Field Review. What's going on, Mr. Luke G? Appreciate you coming in here. I would send you the link, but I'm having real issues today. I'm having absolute issues. I don't know why I can't do anything, but I'm having issues today. I tried sending links out, and it wasn't working today. It was very telling. How about Austin Bryant in the defensive line? Austin Bryant looked really good. I love it. I love them stopping the run. Jeez, just happy with the run game. Stopping the run and running the football. Really good. That is how you win games, too. What up, Mike and Pride Nation? Yeah, make sure you subscribe to Luke G's Field Review. I'm sure he's going to be doing a live show here soon, whether it be today or a couple days or whatever. I'm literally at the wedding with our earbud in listening. Oh, well, hey, don't get caught. Don't get caught at a wedding listening to this, but it was a good game. Tom Kennedy looked good. I did get a little scared when they said Austin Bryant went down. Oh, man, yeah. Do you think that a lot will be cut this week? Let me see let me tell you the cut times. First off, let me see. NFL roster cut days. Let me tell you, I don't know the exact days. I have to look it up here for you. Let's see. Coming August 23, so in 3 days you have to get down to 80. August 30th to 53. So they're going to cut 5 more players in the next 3 days. What's going on? Go Lions in the building. Dedication is real here. 100% dedication is real. Mike, see you on the next one. Gotta go. I'll take it easy. Lions Mania. 85 to 80 after the week 2. Cut to 80 on Tuesday. Yep. So we got 5 guys to get cut. What do you think about Alexander, Luke? That guy was doing some good kick returns. 65 and a 45 back-to-back. Absolutely good. Then 80 to 53, yep, following week 3. Jackson. That guy came out of nowhere as a running back, man. This dude's got speed, dog. I hope their bride don't see me. She should be focused on the groom. Hey, you trying to get up in there before they get married. Trying to do an hashtag smash the hole. There's still time. There's still time. Maybe a couple minutes. But hey, if she's feeling it, she's feeling it. You gotta.
I'm giving her a D, man, a strong D.
Even at the wedding, I've seen crazier things happen. He'll not make the team, but practice squad, that's possible. Very possible. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think he should. I like him more than the running back. Alexander, kick return. You have if you give the offense those type of yardage, that's good. Hashtag smash. Oh, how many make the practice squad? I'm not sure. Let me see. NFL practice squad. It's squad amount, roster, size. There we go, size. Let's see. You have 12 players that can be on the practice squad. 12 players, that's what we got. 12 players for the practice squad. Bride going to get Luked. I think Maurice Alexander will be special. Yeah, Alexander was balling. He was balling. Go Lions like that strong D. Put him in a headlock. I am not sure about practice squad. 16 to practice, set here on 12. Let me see. Maybe it's wrong. I could be wrong. Let's see. I don't know. That's set on here. It's 16 players. You're right. We'll have 16 players. Corrected. It's 16, not 12. 16, not 12. This is the longest wedding I've ever been to. Laughing my A off. Man, she's waiting. She's waiting for.
I'm giving her a D, man, a strong D.
Justin Jackson impressed me today. He did impress me. Can't wait to see him on next week. You know, I think Jamar is done. I think Jamar is not going to be a Detroit. I think he'll get cut. He's not going to make the roster. Maybe practice squad. But Jamar, to me, he got outbeat by Godwin, and just it's an issue for them. Thought it was bumped up from 12 this year. It was Marco Orlando. I was incorrect. I resaw it. The new rules became official this week. There you go. There you go. So you're going to have plenty of people on the practice squad. Can't go wrong with the strong D, just like our D-line, under 40 yards rushing. Man, it was good. They were really stopping the run. I think they got the hint from last week. Got the hint from last week that they needed to square up or get out. Folks, been on for about an hour, and I got to take a leak. I got to eat. Gotta eat. I appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Have fun at the wedding. That should be good. Good time. And because I got to go to the bathroom too. With that said, folks, adios.
I had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it.